So this is day two, and this is all of the updates. From we're gonna the way that it's collated, we have to go all the way down and read back up. So, but it is quite detailed how the mirror has gone on to collate this. Jury was sworn in. Let's go on. So the why is this a criminal? Why is this a civil suit and not a criminal case? The reason why this is a civil suit is because when she when she decided to press charges in December 2020, so or in 2020, the the Crown Prosecution Service in Ireland um had said that they couldn't find any evidence to prevail in court, and that's let me go back up. I think it's hold up. It's not written here. It's not written here. So, but let me just read it anyway. It says a woman's damages for claim assault against MMA fighter Conor McGregor, which was lodged against the fighter 3 years ago, is being heard before a high court jury. Judge Alexander Owens told the jury that the allegation is that Nikita Nilamhin, a career colorist, was sexually assaulted by McGregor and another man, James Lawrence, on December 9, 2018. The judge said that it is alleged the pair, in effect, had raped her on that date. He told the jury this is not a criminal case but civil actions for assault. The actions were filed in High Court over 3 years ago. However, no details of our claim have been aired in open court until now. So let's go down and read all that. Okay, so the jury has sent out to select a foreman. Okay, so let's read from here. I believe it's from here. So it said John Gordon SC for the plaintiff tells the jury this is a case which may seem complicated, but in fact is extremely simple. He tells the jury this is a case which may seem complicated, but in fact is extremely simple. It's not a criminal trial. Neither of the defendants are facing a criminal sanction. He says his client Nikita Nilamhain says she was violated, and this case provide a route of vindication for her. Says the jury will hear the disturbing evidence not just of what happened, but her life since then. More details emerge about the alleged victim. Nikita is 35-year-old colorist, and was 29 in 2018 when the alleged incident happened. She went to work. She went to a work Christmas outing. Nikita says he says is no angel and does not pretend to be an angel. She was out partying hard. She had lots of drink, and also had some cocaine. I think this is just the one that we read it just in more detail. Okay, so this is where the opening statements we just read. Joey just told they'll be shown photographs with some which show it was some effort. They they will see her hands, wrists were black and blue. They will see a scratch on her left breast. She was at this point completely terrified. As McGregor is alleged to have pinned her down, he alleged to have said to her, "Now you know what it's like in the octagon when I went down 3 times." Okay, we read that part during the before we read that part. The defense. Okay, we read that part about the gold digger adjourned for lunch. That's Nikita's hand. Okay, so the first witness was Dr. Kane. So we're gonna continue here. It says the court is hearing from Dr. Daniel Kane, who works principally as a gynecologist. On December 9th, he was working in the accident and emergency unit at the Rotunda Hospital. Dr. Kane confirmed he was there when the plaintiff was brought there by ambulance. She was taken to the sexual assault treatment unit, he says. A forensic exam started at 11:30 a.m. On my main report, a witness, she was incredibly upset. On my main report and also in the medical notes, I noted demeanor. I said she was shaking and crying throughout, Dr. Kane tells the court. Witness says Nikita told him, I was out yesterday with my friend. I was at a hotel. I can't remember what it was. So she went literally the day after. Okay, so Dr. Kane says Nikita told him, I was out yesterday with my friend. I was at a hotel. I can't remember where it was. The night was very blurry. I was in the room. That's where it all happened. He had me by the neck. He stopped me from breathing a few times. I thought he was going to kill me. Dr. Kane says he opened a sexual assault examination kit to collect DNA samples in the presence of a guarder. He noted multiple body injuries. So everything that she was claiming in everything that was mentioned in the opening statement is being reflected by Dr. Kane here with his medical reports. Dr. Kane noted several injuries, including an abrasion to the right side of her jawline, neck, bruises on the right arm and fingers, knuckles, left arm and back upper arm, right buttock, and had 2 bruises, left buttock 3 bruises consistent with the handprints, purple in color, right breast had a bruise, Dr. Kane said. An abrasion or scratch 9 centimeters in length was also found on the breast, he tells the court. Top right leg, there were 4 separate bruises, all purple in color. On the lower leg were 2 separate bruises on the kneecap. On side of lower leg, another bruise. 3 separate bruises towards center. Wedge tampon was removed from the body. Dr. Ken says there were a multiplicity of bruises. The witness says he made the decision to remove a tampon which was wedged at the very, very top. He used forceps, which was the tweezers that we were talking about. So that's a lot. That is a lot. I'll give my thoughts after we done this reading before we move on to the next one. In his findings, Dr. Kane said his examination was consistent with the outline of events as described by Nikita. Remy Farrell, SC for McGregor, is now asking questions to the witness of Dr. Kane. So this is the cross examination. So it says complainant takes the witness. Okay, so there was nothing much that was noted, I guess. There was nothing much that was noted from that cross-examination, but we continue. It's times like this I wish I was there, because I would have taken notes and done a report on it. But Lord willing, that'll be one day I'll be able to go to these court cases and provide an update, because over here cases are obscure as hell. I am looking to attend the Westwood case should he be prosecuted. If Tim Westwood is prosecuted, I'll definitely be there. Anyway, moving on. The complainant, Nikita Neelam Hain, who the court heard prefers to be known as Nikita Han, is on the witness stand. Ms. Han confirmed she grew up in Drimnagh. I have a little girl and I was a hairdresser. She says she got into hairdressing when she was 14 and has worked in different salons throughout the years. Miss Han specialized as a colorist, she told the court. Asked if she knew McGregor, she said, "I did know him. Yeah, he was friends with my cousin, and I was friends with his friends." She says when growing up, she would have known him to say hello to. Miss Han says her Christmas party was due to be on December 8th. Miss Han says she finished work at around 4 p.m. and had a few drinks in the salon. We were getting changed there, doing our hair and getting ready to go out. She told the court about 7 of them were there. She remembers having 3 bottles of beer, a few beers. "I had a red jumpsuit on," said Miss Hand. She confirmed she put a photo of herself before she went out on Instagram. Asked if she had anything else before going out, she says no. Miss Han asked if McGregor could see her post. "He didn't follow me. I think I followed him. When you post a picture, you can select people. He would have seen my story, just pictures of going out, me and the girls, me on my own." Miss Han asked about prior contact with McGregor. Asked about prior contact with McGregor, she said there would have been in October around Halloween. She wrote a comment on something he posted and he said, "Thank you, Nikita." Miss Han told the court he put up a story with his bottle of whiskey. "I said, I have a bottle of that." She said, "You can have whatever you want, Nikita." Screen grabs of Instagram post. Now reading the actual post, she reads that she said, gave us a bottle to a post of McGregor's proper 12 whiskey. His reply was, "You can get whatever you want, Nikita." It was a circus themed Christmas party event. She posted a picture from it, asked can she recall what she drank there. Miss Han said, "I think I just had a beer and a Bacardi and Coke. I had a few drinks. We went in for about 3 hours, went on the Go Grill." Miss Han asks, "Did she have anything else in airfield?" "Yeah, I took some cocaine." Asked, can she remember how much? I can't remember how much. Asked what she drank at the Goat. Then she says she's not too sure. She had a Bacardi and Coke or a beer. She says she had some cocaine there. They went on the saloon after, got takeaway drinks. We were just having a good time, laughing and joking. McGregor, she says she posted under one of her photos. He asked, "Where are you?" She contacted him in the early hours of the morning. Some girls were going home. Some of us wanted to stay up. She asked her then boyfriend, could she stay out? He was minding her daughter, she confirms. They were trying to wait around for the Go to reopen. Confirms it was getting light out. She sent McGregor a DM, she says, on Instagram. She said, "Send us a number." He sent on a number and she rang McGregor. He asked me where I was. I told him where I was, and he said he would come get us. It was taking ages. Danielle didn't believe he was going to come. We were getting fed up of waiting. Says there were phone calls back and forth. Asked what time he would turn up. Probably 9 or 10 in the morning, outside the salon in a car park. Miss Anne says he had a security guard driving. She says he had a security guard driving and he was otherwise alone in the car, in the back. They got in, Conor was here, I was in the middle, and Daniel was on my right. We got into the car, started driving. We didn't know where we were going. She says Conor had some of the drink we bought. The mood was grand at 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 the point and just having a laugh. We bought a drink from the salon with us. It was spirits. That's what she said. Miss Anna, I should say. When she was asked if her mood changed, Miss Anne replies, "It did." Connor started bragging about the watch he had on him. Danielle said, "Shut up, stop showing off." He got annoyed and aggressive with her. And I was trying to calm the situation down. He turned around aggressively to his driver and said, "Pull over." She asked, was she wearing the same clothes as earlier? She says no, she changed. She wore a jumpsuit that covered her completely.